Welcome back to the Tracie Trendy Show, my lovelies. Another day, another dollar, and another season of love during lockup. My loves, they dug deep, deep, deep in the gutter for these couples, and it is giving all the ratchetness that the show deserves. Now, I don't know about the little kitties, but the show deserves the wretchedness. For example, the first couple up is Teeny and Rob. I want to know, how can a woman who's fairly attractive, how can she let a Dusty control her from prison when he could not control himself when he was out in the free world is beyond me. Loves, I took copious notes. I'm writing all this things down, all this stuff down. Now, this bird, she marries a man who's doing a 20-year bid. He's well into it. So he's almost finished with his 20-year bid. But she's been married to him for 5 years. And in the meantime, in the between time, he's watching you around the clock as if you're in the pokey. Who does that? A man that has been, how would you say? Not criminalized, but what is the word I am looking for? Institutionalized. He's institutionalized and he's putting those tactics on you and yours. Now, I also have a question. Maybe a bird who stays at home, no job, she's a stay at home mom. He doesn't have a job. Her husband, Rob, doesn't have a job. How is income coming into the home? Maybe she has to put up with that because he thinks he's funneling money to her. Maybe, maybe. Because I can't believe those children's dads are, or dad is supplying money to her. I don't. Because they're calling this man Rob Dad. Apparently, if I was paying child support, they would not be calling another man dad. So how is Teeny getting money? I mean, other than, welfare, I don't understand how she could do it. Okay, but that's beside the point. Then this Teeny, she takes her kids, not his, hers by another mister, to the pokey every weekend. Forget that they have a childhood and they want to run and play and be with others their age, not hardened criminals. All right. And then lastly, this Dusty, this Dusty man has a secret on top of everything else. And I saw the previews and hmm, I don't know. I think it said that he might be married. And I'm like, how can he be married when he's supposed to be married to her for 5 years? I don't know. I don't know, loves. Maybe I got it twisted, but I saw it. Now, Andrew and Candace, loves, we got another sucker. An incarcerated individual is finessing a man out of more than $15,000. Loves, he is paying her rent when he has his own roof to maintain. All right, it's going to be caving in on you, Andrew. This dude pays more for his con than he does his own child. He only spends $400. The kid doesn't even live with him, but he gives him $400. But yet, this woman gets thousands of dollars a month. And here we go with folks draining their 401k. Now they've never mentioned it on the show, but that's what I always assume in my earlier videos. I said these folks must be draining their 401k for a lifestyle that he's not ever going to be able to keep for long. And he sees nothing wrong with it. Candace won't see nothing wrong with it either because she's going to be out of his life by the time he's retired. He's going to be out on these streets. Moving on to Ayana and Jamal, I'll get the names right eventually. So I don't even want to hear it in the comment section. So don't even bother. Loves, we got a stripper who fell for her ex BFF sloppy seconds. But loves, this bird got her own problems with the law, two DUIs and an assault charge. Now, she's going to all bundle up and cry when she's the sole breadwinner of her two kids. She's supporting them, but she's crying and saying it was just drinking and whatever, toking on some weed. But I'm like, yeah, yeah, you should have got somebody to drive you over to the strip club because I know you got to be, in order to do that job, you can't be, sometimes it's too heavy and you might have to partake in some things, but you need an Uber driver. And don't be crying and rolling on the floor. I ain't feeling sorry for you, just the kids, but not you. And yeah, you made it bad for yourself, Ayana. So yeah, go to jail and learn to do better. That's all I got to say. And I hope someone could take those kids and don't mistreat them while you're away, because that's ridiculous. You out rolling around fighting somebody because they slashed your tires. Yet that person called the police, and the fight did not even look all that it was giving. You're saying you beat the girl up, but it didn't look that way on me. She slashed all four of your tires. You should have called the popo. Okay? Instead of fighting over a Dusty who winds up in jail. Moving on to Joey and Michael. Loves, we got our first gay couple, and they are no different than the straight ones. Loves, the con is conning. All right? Peep how the felon reminded Joey to make a deposit on his books. And Michael is a career criminal. But will these non-cons learn? I don't think so. All of these couples, normally I see who's winning. At the end of this little episode of the Tracie Trendy Show, I try to see who's winning. Tinny and Rob, oh, come on now. Rob, he got her institutionalized and her children. So he is winning. Andrew and Candace, of course Candace is winning. She got all her bills paid and then some. And he out here only, you know, making his son a second thought. The second thought, that money he could be putting into a college fund or something, or keep it in his darn retirement account. How about that, Andrew? Then we got Ayana and Jamal. She's out here just as sloppy. And I don't know. Jamal is winning. Okay, he's gonna be out of prison soon. He's winning. Ayana will be in prison. All right. So she's not winning. And Joey and Michael, of course, Michael's winning. My loves, all the cons are winning this episode. As well they should. As well as should. As any good con does, they should win. They should win over these felons. I mean, non-cons. All right. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, my loves, that is it. Cons win again. They win again. And I will say this first episode has been very entertaining. Very entertaining. That's all I got to say. It was good. It was giving what I needed to give. My loves, if you want more of this commentary, you know what you got to do. You have to subscribe. Subscribe below. Drop a line below. Hit that notification bell, and let's share our thoughts on this episode. All right, my loves. Later, I'll catch you all out on the flip side.